Brit by Jodi Ellen Malpas is on your radar, or if you've been craving a dark mafia romance with a cold, dangerous lead and serious tension, let me help you decide if it's actually worth it. No spoilers, just the stuff that you really want to know. This was my first ever Jodi Ellen Malpas book, and there was not a single moment where I ever felt bored. I was fully locked in, so let's get into it. So this is a dark mafia romance that follows Danny Black, a powerful, feared crime boss out of Miami, who's trying to secure a new marina deal. And when the politician that he's been backing doesn't deliver as he promised, Danny decides to take leverage into his own hands by kidnapping that politician's mistress, which is Rose. Now, Rose is complicated. She's not just some damsel in distress. She's broken in ways that aren't immediately obvious. She's numb, she's surviving, and she's been used by powerful men before. But nothing prepares her for the reality of Danny Black. Because yes, he's cold, and yes, he's brutal, but he also sees straight through her mask, and that becomes dangerous for both of them. What I loved is that it's not just a power play, there's this like slow unraveling between them. They're both damaged, they both want revenge, but neither of them expected to actually feel anything. It's like they recognize something in each other that the rest of the world has ignored. And that definitely creates a bond that's just as risky as it is magnetic. So this is definitely not a fluffy romance. It is dark, it's intense, and the stakes are genuinely high. In this book, you've got blackmail, secrets, tension that feels like it's about to explode at any minute, and somehow in the middle of all of that, there's this twisted, messy pull between two people who were never supposed to fall for one another. Okay, so let's talk tropes because the Brit has some really strong ones. We've got mafia romance, obviously. Danny Black is a cold, calculated crime boss who does not play games, and Rose is caught right in the middle of his world. You also have enemies to lovers, but not the playful kind. This one's pretty intense. So it's layered with dark romance tension because Rose is taken by Danny Black as collateral, and their dynamic is built on danger, power, and control. There's also forced proximity, which, by the way, I just love a good forced proximity trope. But she's literally in his space, under his watch. And without giving too much away, there's a deeper emotional pull in this story that really surprised me. It's not just lust or danger, there's something that just makes you root for them. Now let's get into the spice level of this one. I was really trying to think on what to rate the spice level in this book, so if 5 is the spiciest thing I've ever read, I'm going to give this a 4 because it is an open door and there are some really good scenes in this book, but it's also not the most graphic thing that I've ever read. So I'm gonna give this one a solid 4. I do want to add in though that there is a lot of plot to this book. So yes, although you are gonna receive spice in this book, the plot is really, really strong. The storytelling is amazing. This was my first ever Jodi Ellen Malpas book and I gave this a 6-star rating. I think it's the first time I've ever given a book a 6-star rating. I mean, I'm sure if I look back, there's probably books I could rate 6 stars now that I'm doing the whole 6-star rating, but this definitely deserves 6 stars. I was so impressed with this book from the beginning to the end. I was just like, oh, like it's so good. So this got a 6-star from me. I was fully locked in the entire time. The writing was strong, the pacing was great, and the characters definitely have depth. I really loved this book and I cannot wait to read more books by this author. So if you're into mafia romance, this is one I absolutely recommend. Let me know in the comments if you're planning to add the Brit to your TBR, or if you've already read it, or if you've read other books by Jodi Ellen Malpas that you think I need to add to my TBR. I'm always looking for recs and now I love this author. And if you enjoyed this review, please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss more book content coming soon. Thanks for watching!